11 News at 6 starts now.
And tonight we are following breaking news. A fire in Spring Branch at a waste management facility. It has been burning for the last 40 minutes or so.
At least one person is being treated for smoke inhalation. Here's a look now from Air 11 over the facility. This is located on Clay Road near Campbell. We understand firefighters are calling in more resources to help extinguish the flames. Looks like an improvement from what we saw during our 5 o'clock newscast.
We do have a crew on the scene, and we'll hear from them hopefully coming up shortly.
In the meantime, we're working to get you more information.
All right, you can see the smoke in different parts of town right now. David Paul, can you tell us about the wind direction in that area?
So you can clearly see that the smoke and the flames had been impacted by the wind. It's a south wind at about 10 to 15 miles an hour, and that is not strong enough to put us into red flag territory with a high fire danger. That's the highest there is. But it is certainly enough to have impacted this fire by just simply feeding it more oxygen and blowing that smoke to the north. So Campbell at Clay, northwest Harris County, so neighborhoods just to the north of Campbell at Clay, they're the ones that are getting the smoke. I'm very happy to see that it looks like they're getting a handle on this. The smoke has changed color. It's becoming a lighter colored smoke. That is a telltale indication that they're getting this at least under control to some degree. I don't see any big flames right now, but you can see how the smoke on the screen moving right to left. That's a south to north breeze at 10 to 15 miles an hour. And of course, they're fighting all this in temperatures that are at 100 degrees right now, guys.
Yeah, and just looking at it from a different vantage point here, David, you're right. We're seeing more white smoke at this time, less black smoke that typically indicates something is still burning, hoping they've gotten a handle on this fire. All
right, our Troy Kless is now on scene at this location in Spring Branch. What are you hearing as to what's happening now, Troy? Do we have Troy? All right, so we're still waiting to get Troy Kless, who is just arriving on the scene here. This is near Clay and Campbell Road in Spring Branch, a waste management facility. This is a far-off view of the smoke where that fire is.
Let's get to Troy now. We understand he's good to go. Troy.
Yeah, Mia and Len, we just arrived on the scene minutes ago, and we can tell you that there's a large-scale effort. Houston firefighters have blocked off the street because they're fighting this fire that you see behind me. You can see that mix of both gray and darker smoke that David was just mentioning moments ago. So obviously a much better picture than what we saw from Air 11 about an hour ago when this fire started. So here's what we know right now is that this is a waste management facility, and it looks like this particular building was a recycling center, and the company says that the main thing that is burning right now includes recycled cardboard and also recycled paper. And there may be a bucket loader that is also on fire at this time, and you could also see a semi truck also looks to have been caught in the flames right now. So no word on exactly what caused the fire at this point, but just looking around right now, we see a lot of people just watching by as firefighters continue to work, and there's still a few flames popping up here and there throughout this part of the facility here. We also see some waste management workers that are also standing by, which is a good sign because, as you mentioned, that there were no injuries reported, although one person was being treated for smoke inhalation at this time. So in terms of what we're seeing right now, they think this fire might burn for some time because the materials, that paper and cardboard, is pretty combustible. We just arrived on the scene. We'll hope to get more information from Houston Fire Department very soon. For now, reporting live, Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.